You know me, SDMT. Let's get it, baby. But before we do, make sure that like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications, man. Eli Apple, man. Eli Apple. He's having a rough time. You know what I mean? It's coming out. He is getting roasted right now, worse than he did by Cooper Kupp in the game by his fellow NFL players, man. They going in on Eli Apple, man. They couldn't wait, man. I never knew Eli Apple, you know what I mean, was so vocal and, you know what I mean, will bark like that. It was really like that until, you know what I mean, this playoff time. You know what I mean? He bounced around the league a few times and, you know what I mean, former first-round pick, really hasn't done too much, you know what I mean, but he was really feeling himself with the Bengals and their success, and you know what I mean, he was clowning Tyreek after they got the win. He made that key tackle. But when we look at it, a lot of NFL players had a lot to say, man. Mecole Hardman, you know what I mean, of the Chiefs, he said, it's cool. You might get one of these one day. And he shows a ring. He said, in the meantime, get better and work on your craft. You know what I mean? Pretty much that's a slight diss right there. Like, you need to get better. You really ain't on that level. You need to calm down. Pretty much you talk better than you play. You know what I mean? So then we had Lamar Jackson, you know what I mean, and Hollywood Brown with that Apple pack is hidden. You know what I mean? That's kind of like hip hop, smoking on the ops. The pack is hidden. You know what I mean? Smoking on a pack. You know what I mean? So pretty much roasting Eli Apple, man. You know, it's kind of crazy when a lot of your fellow players don't like you. You know what I mean? That could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I mean? And then Mike Thomas said Eli's going to Eli. You know what I mean? And Tyreek Hill was clowning as well. You know what I mean? So when you talk that talk, you got to be ready for what comes with it. You know what I mean? When things don't go your way, you got to stand solid. As a cornerback, I get it. You got to be gritty. You got to, you know what I mean, get in guys' heads, you know what I mean? But you still want to be respected. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're seeing people come out the groves. I've never heard Lamar Jackson roast anybody. You know what I'm saying? If Lamar Jackson don't like you, I don't know about you, man. Lamar Jackson, you know what I mean? He really don't be going at people like that, but it just kind of shows Eli Apple rubs a lot of people the wrong way. There was even a situation with Chris Gardner Jr. was clowning him as well, and he said that's a tough apple to swallow, but, you know, Eli Apple was bad-mouth in New Orleans, so, you know, see, Chris Gardner Jr. got on him about that. And he has a lot of, you know what I mean, beefs going around in the league, you know what I mean? And this is a bad time because people are playing the videos of him getting toasted by Cooper Kupp for key touchdowns and, you know, him being one-on-one and not being able to get it done for all the talk that he barks, you know what I'm saying? If you go on bark, you better be able to bite, you know what I mean? And Eli Apple, you know, he was cool some of the game, but, you know what I mean, when it was those big moments, he didn't live up to it, you know what I mean? So this is crazy right here, man. Eli Apple got toasted at the Super Bowl, and he's getting toasted even worse on social media, man. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you feel bad for him, or you know what I mean? Do you think it's a good thing for a cornerback to be hated? You know what I mean? Cortland Finnegan was hated. Jalen Ramsey was hated for a second. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications. And that's a wrap on SDMT.